Ben Wallace was such a monster on the court that he was able to do this to Shaq. He blocked the ball with so much force, he actually made Shaq fall to the ground. This is only a taste of Ben Wallace's brilliance. During his time with the Pistons, he averaged 2.8 blocks per game, doing so while only standing at 6'9". What makes this even more impressive is that in his 6 seasons with the Pistons, he collected a total of 1,297 blocks. I also forgot to mention that Ben was a machine on the board, averaging a total of 12.9 rebounds during this time. Along with his defensive ability, Ben also had some legendary performances. In 2002 against the Raptors, he scored 19 points, grabbed 20 boards, and collected 3 steals and 3 blocks. This was an amazing game. And what's mind-blowing is Ben Wallace did this in his playoff debut. Another performance that is equally as legendary as this is that he achieved a triple-double with blocks twice. He accumulated 12 points, 19 rebounds, and 10 blocks on November 20th, 2002, and 10 points, 17 rebounds, and 10 blocks on February 24th, 2002. What makes all of these career accomplishments 10 times more impressive is that Ben Wallace was an undrafted player. After declaring for the 1996 NBA draft after playing 2 years at a D2 school named Virginia Union University, no one wanted to pick him up. Couple months after the draft, the Washington Wizards picked him up. But in his first 2 seasons with the franchise, he unfortunately did not get much playing time. In his 3rd season, Ben received some playing time and he averaged 6 points, 8.3 rebounds, 2 blocks, and 1.1 steals. The next season, he was then traded to Orlando and he officially became a full-time starter. After a solid season in Orlando, Ben was gifted with a golden opportunity. Orlando traded Ben with Chucky Atkins for Grant Hill. Ben saw this chance and became a superstar. He won 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards in the span of 5 seasons. The only other players in NBA history who achieved this were no one. Not only did Ben receive defensive honors, he was also an All-Star, as well as an All-NBA player. He became this good while being an undrafted player, but the moment that helped solidify Ben Wallace's career into the history books was his amazing 2004 playoff run. Ben Wallace, along with the help of Richard Hamilton, Chauncey Billups, Taysom Prince, and Rasheed Wallace, allowed the Pistons to reach the finals to go up against the Lakers. Now, the Lakers were stacked with talent, with Kobe, Shaq, an older Karl Malone, an older Gary Payton, and the man himself, Derek Fisher. The Pistons found themselves up 3-1 and they had a chance to close out the series in 5. Game 5 was indeed Ben's night. He scored 18 points, collected 22 rebounds, and had a plus-minus of 23. He held Shaq to only 20 points and 8 boards, which is pretty low for Shaq. The Pistons beat the Lakers in 5, and an integral reason for this was the brilliance of Ben Wallace. Big Ben's sheer defensive dominance and unreal defensive impact with the Pistons, as well as helping them to a ring, cemented his name in the history books and helped him to become the first undrafted player to ever make it into the Hall of Fame. Watch this video next and subscribe.